The more I put myself out there, the more I come to realize that there are individuals on this earth whose entire life purpose is to spread their own misery to as many people as humanly possible. Misery loves company and joy does not need it. And I didn't understand how far that statement truly went, that misery loves company. I heard it all throughout my life, but I never come to realize because, well, mostly because I was living as a people pleaser. So I was able to create a persona and a facade that, would make as many people feel as good about themselves as possible. I was like the community manager of everybody around me's emotions. But when I finally dropped that facade, I dropped that mask, and I allowed myself to step into life in a real and an authentic way, to speak my truth no matter how anybody felt about it, to live my life as a light as opposed to tucking away in some corner and hiding away from the world. Once I made that decision, I started to see these folks coming out the woodworks. There are those who cannot stand to see you win. And these are individuals I actually feel sympathy for, damn near pity for. Now, not for long, but in the moment when I see it, I'm like, damn, what a miserable life, because I understand where that comes from. I understand that that is insecurity manifest, that an individual who cannot help but to see another person miserable, the person who sees you in a beautiful relationship or aspiring towards that beautiful relationship, and they look to tear it down or tear you down or belittle what you're in. They're always looking to get you back to square one. When they see you winning and you finally about to start your business, or your business is now rolling, and they just have to detract. You just got the promotion and they have to find a way to just make it a little less than what it is or a whole lot less than what it is. It's like real demon entities that are living on this earth. And yet I still feel some level of sympathy. However, I have now learned that you cannot give these people your energy. You cannot give them an iota of your attention. I don't care what the label is on this individual. It might be your damn grandmama. You cannot feed into that spirit, because it has one intention, it has one goal, it has one purpose, and that purpose is to make sure that you don't get to where you're going to. That's it. And I used to feel it was my responsibility to just at least string them along or make them understand. Guess what? They don't want to understand. They don't want to know. All they have in their deepest subconscious is to string you along and to pull you down into the very depths of the hell that they are living in at this very moment. That is all they know. Are they doing it consciously? Most of the time, no. Most of the time, it's just a deep-seated insecurity, a feeling of unworthiness, inadequacy, of not enoughness. But that energy, that spirit will suck you in. And it could be as slight and as simple as just the comments that they make about the things that you're looking to attain in this life, that you're looking to move towards, that you aspire for. You may just be sharing something that is simple, right? I'm thinking of starting my business. Starting a business. You don't want to start a business. The economy's terrible, and you're probably losing. You think that you're getting sound advice from somebody who loves you, and they may very well think so as well. But if it does not add up to the thing that you aspire towards, the vision that has been given to you, the dream that has been given to you, the one that they cannot see and that many cannot see, even those who will become supporters of what you're doing. Well, mind you, many of the people who are going to support your dream are going to be those who you do not yet know, who you might never meet in this lifetime. I've had people who have been there my entire life, family members, write me off when it comes to what I do. And people I will never meet show me love, pour into me, continue to encourage me. And that's a damn doozy do. It's unfortunate for those who are closest, because they could have been a part of this journey, but instead they choose to be separate from it because they cannot allow themselves to overcome, to be greater than their own insecurities, greater than their own fears. And so they cannot help but project and leak those fears onto the rest of us who are looking to do something in this life. You cannot let them get to you. And this may very well be somebody who proclaims to love you, who has shown to love you thus far in your life, but as soon as you have something that you're aspiring towards, they're showing their true colors. They're showing where they truly stand. Now, I'm not saying that you got to cut grandma off. that you got to sign the divorce papers. That's not what I'm getting to. What I'm getting to is you cannot feed into that energy. You have to do what you're going to do regardless. You can't let them get to you. And again, for some people, they just got to check themselves. Some people got to lose access to you. Simple as that. Some folks are going to lose access to you completely because they cannot see what is in you and what is truly in you, right? And when I say that, I do want to clarify, this has to be something that you are deeply serious about, something that you are moving towards. And it doesn't matter what form it takes. Maybe it's getting into the best shape of your life because you've been living so unhealthy. Maybe it's finally getting into a healthy relationship dynamic or making the relationship you're in a healthy relationship because you've been used to toxicity and dysfunction. And yet your single ass friends are going to speak destruction over your relationship, or, your unhealthy friends are going to speak obesity back into your life because they would hate to see you not be one of them. It's amazing when I see these quote unquote celebrities who choose to finally, lose weight, and all of a sudden they get attacked for it. They get attacked for doing better for themselves. How dare you? You were supposed to be our hero, our advocate. Like, excuse me, I'm supposed to be a symbol of death? No, absolutely not. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I am in the best physical shape that I can be. Why? Because I deserve to be. I deserve to feel good in my body. And I deserve to be an example to those who are going to see this as an example, as opposed to being intimidated by it, as opposed to being threatened by it. Simple as that. You cannot let them get to you. You cannot let them get to you. You can't give your energy to that foolishness because it is foolishness. It's a fool's way of living. There's no wisdom in it. To live through wisdom is to live in direct alignment with your purpose, with your calling. That's where your treasure is. That's where your gift lays. And when you uncover that treasure, life makes sense. Things become fulfilled. I didn't understand why I was the way that I was until I turned on that record button, until I started playing with these keys and writing in that notebook. I didn't know why my brain operated the way it did and why I acted the way I did, why I was quirky and eccentric and had, the philosopher and the comedian, the jester and the king. I didn't understand these dynamics that were continuously playing through my psyche until I unlocked my gift. The moment I unlocked my gift, everything made sense. My life made sense. I actually made a song. I said, this is the moment that my life started making sense. This is the moment that my life started making sense. Come on. You cannot let them get to you. I used to be afraid of the dark, a place unknown like a heart in their heart. I used to see my life in the bar. Now the kids unchained, every shackle is lost. 2 steps in the moonlight, 2 step in the daytime. You just know when it feel right. You got a feeling the time's not. See you through those shades that I just threw on. Through my lenses, you just can't do no wrong. I fell in love with myself again. I fell in love with myself. I fell in love with the sunshine. I fell in love with the light. I fell in love with the full moon. I fell in love with the night. I can see